Remember Blockbuster? Their stores were everywhere. Friday nights meant a trip to browse new releases. You hoped they had your pick in stock. Nokia phones were indestructible. They were also cool and stylish. Everyone wanted that iconic ringtone. MySpace was the place to be online. You could customize your page. You could connect with friends and discover new music. These companies seemed unstoppable. They were at the top of their industries, but their dominance didn't last. Each giant stumbled and fell. Their stories offer valuable lessons. We can learn from their mistakes. We can avoid similar pitfalls in our own endeavors. Their downfalls weren't sudden. There were signs, missed opportunities. Understanding these missteps is crucial. It can mean the difference between thriving and becoming irrelevant. Let's delve into each company's journey. We'll see what went wrong and what we can learn. Blockbuster was once the king of movie rentals. It was a place where families and friends would gather to pick out the latest releases or classic favorites for a cozy night in. The company started in 1985, founded by David Cook. It quickly became a cultural phenomenon. It rapidly expanded across the US and internationally, becoming a household name in the process. Blockbuster stores popped up in every major city and small town, making movie rentals accessible to everyone. Their business model was simple but effective. Customers would browse the aisles, select their movies, and pay a rental fee to enjoy them for a few days. Customers paid a fee to rent movies for a short period. This model was convenient and affordable, making it a popular choice for entertainment. Late fees were a significant source of revenue. If you forgot to return your movie on time, you could expect to pay extra, which added up quickly for many customers. Blockbuster offered convenience and a wide selection. From the latest blockbusters to hidden gems, there was something for everyone. They dominated the home video market. On Friday and Saturday nights, stores were packed with people eager to find the perfect movie for their weekend plans. At its peak, Blockbuster had over 9,000 stores worldwide. This massive presence made it a giant in the entertainment industry. They employed over 80,000 people. These employees became part of the community, often recognizing regular customers and recommending movies. Their brand was synonymous with movie night. Families and friends would gather around the TV, popcorn in hand, ready to enjoy their rented films. They had achieved market saturation. It seemed like there was a Blockbuster on every corner, making it incredibly convenient for customers. It seemed like they were invincible. The company celebrated numerous milestones and continued to grow. But cracks were beginning to show. Customers started to notice the limitations of the rental model, especially with the advent of new technologies. The rise of new technologies would prove their undoing. DVDs offered better quality and more features than VHS tapes, and the internet was beginning to change how people consumed media. One major disruptor was the DVD by mail service, Netflix. Founded in 1997, Netflix offered a new way to rent movies without leaving your home. Netflix offered convenience that Blockbuster couldn't match. Customers could browse a vast selection of movies online and have them delivered directly to their mailbox. Customers could browse movies online. This was a game changer as it eliminated the need to physically visit a store. They received DVDs in the mail. This convenience was a significant advantage over Blockbuster's model. There were no late fees. This was a huge selling point, as customers no longer had to worry about returning movies on time. Blockbuster was slow to respond to this threat. They underestimated the appeal of Netflix's model. They dismissed Netflix as a niche service. This proved to be a critical error in judgment. This proved to be a fatal mistake. As Netflix grew, Blockbuster's customer base began to shrink. Another significant development was the rise of streaming services. This new technology allowed customers to watch movies instantly, without waiting for a DVD to arrive. Netflix, along with companies like Hulu and Amazon, began offering movies and TV shows online. This further eroded Blockbuster's market share. This eliminated the need for physical rentals altogether. Customers no longer needed to visit a store to rent a movie. Blockbuster had the opportunity to enter this market. They even had a streaming service in its early stages. However, they failed to invest in it properly. This lack of foresight and investment led to their eventual downfall. Nokia was once synonymous with mobile phones. The name itself evoked images of sturdy, reliable devices that could withstand the test of time and the occasional drop. The Finnish company dominated the industry in the late 1990s and early 2000s. It was a time when mobile phones were becoming a necessity rather than a luxury, and Nokia was at the forefront of this revolution. Their phones were known for their durability, long battery life, and user-friendly interface. People trusted Nokia phones to last for years, making them a household name across the globe. The Nokia 3310, released in 2000, became one of the best-selling phones of all time. Its simple yet effective design, coupled with the addictive Snake game, made it a favorite among users of all ages. It cemented Nokia's position as a market leader. The company was riding high on a wave of success, with millions of units sold worldwide. Nokia's success was built on its strong brand, innovative designs, and global reach. They were pioneers in mobile technology, constantly pushing the boundaries of what was possible. They were quick to adopt new technologies like GSM and color displays. This willingness to innovate kept them ahead of the competition for many years. They had a robust supply chain and a strong understanding of customer needs. This allowed them to produce high-quality phones that met the demands of a growing market. At their peak, they held over 35% of the global mobile phone market share. This dominance was a testament to their ability to deliver products that resonated with consumers. However, the landscape of the mobile phone industry was about to change dramatically. The advent of smartphones introduced a new era of mobile technology. The arrival of the smartphone with its advanced features and internet connectivity marked a turning point. These devices were not just phones, they were mini computers that could fit in your pocket. Apple's iPhone, launched in 2007, revolutionized the industry. It was a game changer, offering a sleek design, intuitive interface, and a plethora of apps that transformed how people used their phones. It offered a level of user experience that traditional phones couldn't match. The iPhone set a new standard for what a mobile device could be, leaving other manufacturers scrambling to catch up. Nokia was slow to adapt to this new era. Despite their previous success, they failed to recognize the significance of the smartphone revolution. They underestimated the significance of the smartphone. While other companies were innovating, Nokia continued to focus on their existing product lines. They continued to focus on hardware over software. This approach was increasingly out of step with the direction the industry was heading. Their operating system, Symbian, was clunky and difficult to use compared to Apple's iOS and Google's Android. Users found it frustrating, and it quickly became clear that Symbian couldn't compete. Nokia's market share began to decline rapidly. The once dominant company was losing ground to competitors who were more agile and better attuned to the changing market. Despite attempts to catch up with the iPhone and Android devices, Nokia struggled to regain its footing. Their efforts were too little, too late. They partnered with Microsoft in 2011 to use the Windows Phone operating system. This was seen as a last-ditch effort to stay relevant in a rapidly evolving market. However, this partnership failed to gain traction. The Windows Phone OS, while innovative, couldn't compete with the established ecosystems of iOS and Android. In 2014, Nokia's mobile phone business was sold to Microsoft. It was the end of an era for a company that had once been the undisputed leader in mobile technology. The sale marked a significant shift in the industry, highlighting the rapid pace of technological change and the importance of staying ahead of the curve. MySpace was the social networking platform of the early 2000s. It was a digital playground where people could connect, share, and express themselves in ways that were previously unimaginable. Launched in 2003, it quickly gained popularity, particularly among teenagers and young adults. This was a time when the internet was still a relatively new frontier, and MySpace offered a unique space for young people to explore their identities. MySpace allowed users to create personalized profiles, connect with friends, join groups, and discover new music. It was more than just a social network. It was a cultural phenomenon that shaped the way we interacted online. It was a place for self-expression and social interaction. Users could share their thoughts, photos, and favorite songs, creating a digital scrapbook of their lives. One of MySpace's key features was its customizable design. This was a game changer at the time, allowing users to truly make their profiles their own. Users could personalize their profiles with unique backgrounds, layouts, and music. This level of customization allowed for a high degree of personal expression, making each profile a reflection of its owner. This level of customization was unheard of at the time. It set MySpace apart from other platforms and contributed to its rapid growth. It contributed to MySpace's appeal, particularly among a younger demographic that craved individuality. For many, it was their first taste of digital freedom. At its peak, MySpace had over 75 million active users. It was a digital revolution, connecting people from all walks of life. It was the most visited website in the United States. MySpace was not just a website, it was a cultural touchstone that defined an era. The platform played a significant role in the rise of social media. It laid the groundwork for the social networking landscape we know today. It paved the way for the social networking giants that followed. Without MySpace, the evolution of platforms like Facebook and Twitter might have taken a very different path. However, MySpace's reign was short-lived. Despite its early success, it struggled to maintain its user base. In 2004, a new competitor emerged. Facebook, this new platform, offered a different approach to social networking. While MySpace initially targeted a younger audience, Facebook focused on connecting college students. This focus on a specific demographic helped Facebook gain traction quickly. It emphasized a cleaner interface, privacy controls, and a real name policy, which appealed to a broader demographic. These features made Facebook more appealing to older users and professionals. MySpace, on the other hand, struggled to control the spread of spam and inappropriate content. This lack of control led to a decline in user trust. Its cluttered design and heavy use of flash animation made it slow and difficult to navigate. Users began to seek out more streamlined and user-friendly alternatives. As Facebook gained traction, MySpace users began to migrate. The shift was gradual but steady as more people found Facebook to be a more reliable and enjoyable platform. By 2008, Facebook had surpassed MySpace in terms of global active users. The digital landscape had changed, and MySpace was no longer the dominant force it once was. The rise and fall of MySpace serve as a reminder of how quickly the digital world can evolve. Pause 3S. The story of MySpace is more than just a tale of rise and fall. It's a snapshot of a digital era that shaped our online experiences. As we connect and share in today's world of social media giants, it's essential to remember the pioneers who paved the way. The digital playgrounds of the past may have faded, but their influence echoes in every post, tweet, and story we share. Pause 2S. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. We'd love to hear your thoughts and any other companies you think we should cover in future videos, so drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.